Let me cook.
There we go.
We're letting Kaveri cook. It's fine.
Okay.
We spent 3 minutes explaining to Mummo what the Rizzler was.
So, and then I had to tell her about the
Rob Schneider.
the copy room guy, which is the old SNL sketch. So yeah, I would have been the Mummonator, the Mummorama, whatever.
Dollar Mumla Andla, Mumla Dollar Aisla Returnla.
Yes. Oh dear, it's almost like Pig Latin or something, right?
Yeah, kind of.
But does Mummo have the Riz?
Sure. Yeah, I think so. Riz is short for charisma.
Oh yes, I have heard of that.
Yeah, so that's also why he's called the Rizzler. But he's also a kid, so I don't know why they
Yeah, right. You don't think of kids having charisma.
But it's like, it's Gen Z, Gen Alpha, quote unquote slang, so it's, you know, the kid charisma. Sure. He has Costco charisma. Maybe that's what it is. Because he's a Costco guy. That's we're Costco guys. Of course we love the chicken bake. So, when is Gen Riz? That's probably the next one. Because what are they going to do after Alpha? Gen Alpha?
Beta? I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like then that wouldn't... Because that's also the huge thing where... like men are like alpha male or beta males or whatever, so I feel like that's rife with.
I just learned about Sigma on one of my word way with words podcasts. Because someone was calling in and saying that
Sigma.
Well, because
the sex at Gen Sigma.
Because apparently now there are people using Sigma as like to say my buddy and stuff. You know.
Oh yeah, because Sigma is supposed to be better.
It's taking on a meaning of your good friend and stuff. It's kind of losing its origin.
Your Sigma bro.
Because they explained to her the whole origin of it, and she goes, "Oh, ew," but then but then,
I would say ew.
But it has morphed into this thing where people, it's like saying part of your your group of
like your gang or
your
something.
gang it's it's my Sigma,
it's my Sigmas.
Yeah, so
I've never heard
weird.
that before, but I gotta use that.
I hadn't heard of any of it. I'd heard of alpha male. That's as far as I'd gone.
Have you heard of yogurt male?
No.
That one I have no idea if that's real, but it was on a Jax Films thing where it was make me laugh in just 4 words, and someone submitted "I'm not a yogurt male," and then it was a thumbnail of a YouTube video talking about yogurt male. We just feel so Sigma. Yeah, that's how I've heard it used. I've heard being so Sigma as like a phrase.
Yeah,
I've heard of it as an adjective.
This woman, her friends
I send yogurt mail all the time.
I didn't know you were doing deliveries, Chase. I thought you were just picking.
Yeah, no, she said she called in because her friends were calling her Sigma.
How old was the caller?
She had kids, so she was maybe, in her 30s or 40s, something like that.
Side hustle.
So she was trying to figure out why she was being called this because she'd never heard of it before.
But by her adult friends, not by the kids?
Yeah.
Oh, so they don't know how it's used, I think.
Well, or the people on Way With Words said it is, words change all the time.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, But apparently
it's
new.
Taking,
that's what I mean.
Yeah, it's taking on a new meaning apparently, and I didn't even know about the old meaning.
Yeah, right. So it's already like 15 steps away from because first you have to know that Sigma is supposed to be good,
right? Yeah, right.
And not just like a letter,
right? Exactly. Yeah.
Would you like some yogurt? Maybe.
Oh my gosh.
Sure.
So yeah, it's
a parcel.
And so of course when I think of Sigma, I think of it in math.
Yeah, right. Yeah, for a sum. Yeah, equal sum or whatever. Then you have the sum
right,
symbol.
And it's also in probability. How many sigmas away.
Edgeworth is a sigma, though.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
chase an ace, chase a parcel.
Oh, I see.
That is the business name, and it wouldn't work very well.
Chase a parcel.
Chase a parcel. I guess you could have a logo of somebody running after a package. And that would be good.
Yeah. I'm gonna get it for you.
Wait, what letter is that? 3.
3 sigma, yeah.
That's a sigma?
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's sigma. That's the small sigma.
Oh, okay, yeah,
You're
I've only
thinking of
ever
the
seen
capital sigma. Yeah, the capital sigma. But yeah, that's what I think of actually is the little sigma. Although, yeah, the other sigma.
My little sigma.
Yep. Yeah, no, you see, you know the normal curve, right, for probability with the
I don't think we did
distribution.
statistics that much. So.
Okay, well, if you've heard of a normal curve, you know, like this.
I've heard of a curve. Yeah.
When they say on the curve, it's called a normal curve, you know, and it has a kind of bell shape. And so you talk about how many,
bell curve. Okay,
how far away you are from the center of that peak. Is how many sigma, and I forget how you come up with sigma, but if it's outside 3 sigma, then it's not that significant or whatever.
Significant.
Yeah, right. Standard deviations, right.
Yeah. Exactly. I get your lost mail for you. It may or may not contain additional yogurt. So you add extra yogurt in.
I lost my mail. I need to chase a parcel.
Free yogurt on the house.
Yeah, I was telling my Russian classmate all about kefir, that I drink kefir, and she goes, "Isn't that liquid yogurt?" And I
Chase's
said,
job
"Yep, it sure
involves
is."
clearing 9s in Yogurt Run. It's like Salmon Run, but he runs yogurt cartons instead of eggs. Sometimes he'll toss one in the water when time runs out to do the bounce.
Chase's normal thing when we do salmon, well, not normal thing, but he does it a lot when we do salmon run. When you throw an egg in salmon in the water, it bounces back because you can't ever lose an egg once it's put out unless like a snatcher takes it.
Okay.
So he does things where he like tries to do a trick shot into the basket by throwing it in the water and then having it bounce into the basket right as time runs out. So like the timer hits 0 and then you're waiting there for a really long time and then it bounces.
It's like his 3-pointer shot.
Essentially,
yeah.
Yeah, but it requires a specific movement beforehand because you have to sit right next to the basket usually to start it because it returns to where you were last touching the ground.
Okay.
So you have to
be right by the basket.
But if you do it too early, it'll just go in the basket right away because if you're next to the basket, you don't throw the egg; it just goes in.
Oh, I see.
So he does like a fun jump thing and you go really far away and then throw the egg while you're still in the air and you have to have made sure the last part. So I usually never tried it. I think I've done it like once. Buzzer beaters, but the buzzer waits for you. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, it does. Okay. Yeah, well, and sometimes when you do it too, it's the funny, really rushing music where it's like and then you're sitting there and there's nothing and then it's because once the egg goes in, because it waits for the round to end to play the ta-da music. Oh, I see. So when you're making the round wait for the egg to go in, then it waits for it. So you're sometimes sitting there for like 5 seconds. Like, ta-da!
Well worth the wait.
So imagine all of that, but with yogurt.
Right.
And then you throw yogurt in the water, but then it bounces back.
Yes, right.
Something. I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, okay. I never did get to say howdy.
Howdy.
Okay.
Howdy.
Got it.
Everyone can also die during that, and you won't lose. That's true. Yeah. Everyone could jump in the water while the egg is on its way back to the basket, and you would win. That's true.
Okay.
There it is, and there's Edgeworth too.
What is the meaning of this rite?
It's yogurt.
So what if the button was torn off the body after the victim had already died?
M. He's spelling.
Okay.
M-O.
Modus operandi?
Sure. Mo. If you finish that with an E. kills, murders. That was the clown.
Yes, right.
That Mo the clown.
Oh my gosh. What does this change?
Yeah.
Let me ask you one simple question, Mr. Edgeworth. Why was the button torn off? What purpose did that serve?
P. Moppler. What? What? The Moppler. What? And so, just clarify, we're talking about this being taken off after the murder. Oh, right, because it proves the knife wasn't the murder weapon, or something. I don't actually know why we're proving that. Why was it?
Well, just to frame frame that guy, right? Because they took the button.
Him.
They put the button in his sakama.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What purpose? We now know this button was not torn off during the fight.
I don't remember why.
Why what?
That we know that.
Because we know he was strangled first. He could have been fighting.
Oh, yeah.
Could have been fighting after he was strangled.
Yeah. No,
so the murderer took the time and effort to purposely rip this from the victim's body.
Whoa, jeez.
That would mean that the murderer had something in mind, wouldn't it?
I like how that shows up on stream with having a really big gap in between the two.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, there's more. Moppler.
Ah!
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's happening? Are you trying to see how many characters you get before the line changes, or? I don't know what's going on.
Mr. Wright, does this mean you know what the murderer wanted to do with this button?
To have
what
a memento.
was it?
To have a memento. Trying to draw Edgeworth. Oh. Is it supposed to be his hair and then his head, or because he does have the like super sharp bangs?
Oh,
right?
yes,
so,
yes.
Like the M.
There's an M there. Yeah.
And then a O, or.
All right. Anyway, to pin the crime on.
Yeah.
Right?
Speed Racer M. Sure. Yeah.
There is only one logical reason for doing something like that.
They were an idiot.
It was to pin the crime on Mr. On Guard. There is no way anyone would put a bloodied button in their own pants. Well, speak for yourself.
Yeah. You do that all the time.
I know.
Yeah.
Happens all the time.
Common trade.
Yeah, right.
The bloodied button in the pants
Right.
union.
Who doesn't? I mean,
Yeah.
that's right. Mr. On Guard was set up
Who doesn't?
by the real killer, of course.
Oh yeah, she's still here.
And the real murderer is...
The real murder.
The real, yeah, that.
0 out of 10.
Yeah.
Fail game.
Well, Mr. Wright, who in the world is the real killer then?
I don't think it's gonna make us ask, but
Yeah.
they're
Just in case.
Whoops. Ah! Oh. Oh, you are also learning how long each line is, because now that it does make a stair step.
Yes. Reminds me of those poems where they print them funny. Like,
Oh yeah.
finally. I can't believe I managed to bring this trial all the way up to this point. Phoenix, you can't let your guard down yet. Not until the very end.
Oh, they are.
The real killer, the person who planned to frame Mr. On Guard is... We have no idea.
Yeah, I wish there was an option to say that. I have a feeling it's
Impacts.
Yeah!
She came back from the dead.
Killed herself 2 years ago, and then their ghost killed her. It's like that case where Maya was possessed by the, or that it was supposed to be Maya possessed by somebody, but
Yeah, right. It turned
was
out
just,
to be somebody
what's
hiding.
her face?
Yeah.
What's her face sleeping?
Yeah.
What? Who is it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm just so sleepy, which is a big mood.
Because it seems like they're pointing us away from Adrian.
Yeah.
But then who else could it be? Because it's not Matt.
It was Edgeworth.
It was Old Bag.
Yeah. Do we want to guess Adrian? Because I don't think we should be able to know yet who did this.
All right.
But
Okay.
because she's on the stand.
Ms. Adrian Andrews, I choose you. You are Mr. Corrida's killer.
Pokemon. I just want to double check if we have.
He chooses.
Yeah. We don't have who I would want to actually accuse.
Okay.
So,
All right.
for some reason.
What?
Eh?
Order! 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 Mr. Wright! This is a very grave matter. Do you have any evidence that supports your charge?
Whoa. We're together. Because he did that. Chase is just making art out of letters right
okay.
now.
All right.
Why not? I guess it's better than posting entire Toho songs into COD
Yes, right. Yes. There you go.
Make your art, Chase.
There you go. Any evidence?
What's that?
All of the evidence points to Ms. Andrews. Duh. How preposterous. You can't stick any of that on me.
Oh, I wanted to.
I can't, can I? Would you care to test me?
Your Phoenix is going crazy.
Yeah. Then what about this knife? The knife was used to stab the victim after he had already been strangled to death. It was used to throw suspicion onto Mr. On Guard naturally.
Duh.
A knife covered in the defendant's fingerprints could only have been taken from his room. And the only one who had dinner with him and knew which knife to take was you. That's a weird reaction.
MMMMMOO.
There it is.
Okay.
She's spelling.
Then, what about the button that was found in Matt's hakama?
We just talked about that.
Right.
It was literally framed.
This button was removed from the victim's body after he had already died. The only
okay.
people who
I
could
can
have
still
done
sing
so were the
entire
person
Toho
who
songs.
found his body.
There, I sang full Toho songs. Toho Eurobeat. There's no vocals to a lot of those songs. Godem.
Godem. Thanks, Zach. We finally finished it.
The only people
the
who could have done so were the person who found his body or the killer. However, if Mr. On Guard was the real killer, there's no way he would have put such incriminating evidence in his own hakama. I'm going to just say it different ways until I remember how to say it.
There you go. Hakama. Oh, Godem? Oh, it's a goat and Godem. She really has a lot of glasses.
Yes.
She got them all.
The only person
online.
who could have put this button into Mr. On Guard's hakama
There you go.
is the person who went to wake him from his nap, which is yet again, Ms. Andrews.
Godem.
Yes.
I see. What about the empty guitar case?
She got him in bulk at Costco. She's a Costco guy.
Yeah.
Oh, we're Costco guys.
You're like a zombie in a game of love.
No,
Survival's
Chase.
not a problem you were thinking of.
Chase, stop! He's starting to do lyrics.
Oh, okay.
No, don't do it, please. I'm actually begging not to. No, we have a lot of talking in this.
Okay. That is also another piece of evidence that incriminates Ms. Andrews.
Whoa. Oh, she's
That
wearing a shirt.
costume was
Okay.
used to hide the real killer's identity as they fled the crime scene.
Okay, her shirt is backless. All right.
Okay.
I thought she wasn't wearing a shirt. That's why I was like, whoa.
Yeah, right, yeah.
But,
It's just...
yeah.
Now, who could have known that there was just such a costume inside the guitar case?
Yeah, it is weird to find a costume
Yeah, right.
in there that you didn't know
isn't
about.
the place you'd
Yeah.
look for.
The only Toho Eurobeat. Oh. He stepped up to Zach's challenge. Okay. Those do have lyrics. Okay.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
It could only have been the person who prepared the costume for the victim.
Begging, kneeling, pleading, imploring, groveling.
Please.
And that person is you, Ms. Adrian Andrews.
Ah.
No, I... But Ms. Andrews' fingerprints were nowhere to be found on the guitar
The
case.
suit has gloves.
And it was you who proved that she was not wearing gloves at the time.
She wasn't wearing...
That's right.
She was wearing the costume.
That's because she did not intend on leaving any prints. If anyone had found out that she had touched the case, they would have asked her why. So to avoid leaving any prints, she used a towel or something else to open it.
Ironclad.
Yeah, right. But the glass of tomato juice is a different story.
Yeah, true. She moved it with the power of her mind. Yeah, it's
Yes.
that one image of the guy psychically holding a piece of pizza or whatever. Let me see. Stock photo, guy levitating pizza psychic. It's a very
Just like that character I played on oh shoot, what was that show that I was on? That cable show where I had Mrs. Shoot, what was my name in that show?
I don't know. Oh, Gottlieb?
Yeah, Mrs. Gottlieb. And I had
oh yeah,
Psycho
controlling the traffic lights.
Yeah, I was controlling
Blows
the
up pancakes with mind. Wait, no, my fucking panka.
Blows up. No, don't blow up your own pancakes.
It's the glass of tomato juice is a different story.
Or something else is valid in a court of law. Don't worry about it. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Ms. Andrews purposefully left her fingerprints on the glass to show that, yes, indeed, she was the classic dazed discoverer of a dead body.
Well, bars.
But she came up with a, like, really weird way of showing that.
Yeah, right.
And to top it all off, there is this photo.
Her Costco glasses. Yeah, right.
A photo of the killer as they exited the scene of the crime. No reasonable person on Earth can believe this nickel samurai is Mr. Engard. He would be much too short for his own costume if it was him.
Yep. Hakama. Oh, she's sad.
Speaking of how tall people are, how tall are you, Edgeworth? Ms. Andrews, you're also kind of short in stature, are you not?
What's that height situation?
Oh. Please, stop.
No, he's already dead! Whatever that one Simpsons thing. No, I've got all memes. Stop, he's already dead. It's like a height shape.
Stop. He's already dead.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, it was a clown thing, I guess. I don't know. From the thing. Okay. It's a GIF. I didn't want to show the scene. I just wanted it's just the vocals. Right. Yeah. He's already dead. Height shaming in the year of 2024.
Yes, exactly. Oh my god.
Edgeworth, yes. Were you short enough to be in the costume? That Cod Buddy line has some rhythm, yeah. Oh, what does this say? I have no idea.
Long pep.
It messed up. Okay. He said darn.
Long pep something.
Long Pepsi.
Okay.
You know, long Pepsi.
Long Pepso tea.
I hate characters. So true.
Yes. Boy.
So true.
Or carroters.
Yeah, so true. Carraters.
Okay. Well, how about it, Ms. Andrews?
Give us your height.
I've got her this time.
Ms. Andrews?
Oh.
I refuse to testify.
Oh.
What was that?
Sorry. It's so small that I can't see what it's supposed to be.
Long
it shows up on the stream. That's the idea.
Oh,
I want to see it too.
Okay.
Let's go open up. Oh no, Chase! Not more mandatory parkour. Chase, no. Chase. She doesn't know about parkour.
There's a law. It says I can't be forced to testify about something if it can incriminate me. Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Oh, that's why I didn't know it was backless, because her hair was covering it.
Okay.
Well, yes. You are absolutely correct, Ms. Andrews. The law does provide us with a way to avoid self-recrimination, or incrimination.
You're double criminal.
Self-incrimination. By allowing a witness to not testify if the testimony can cause damage to themselves.
And
But let's face it, you've already thrown yourself under the bus.
Yeah, and also we never brought it up in any other cases because they were too stupid to think. Or read.
You really are smart.
Yeah.
What? Pleading the fifth is not something most people would think to do on the spot.
And no one has ever used it, yeah right. Till now.
Actually, thinking back to yesterday in Mr. Engard's room.
Did he also do that? Oh.
Adrian Andrews.
She's back!
Yay! Yes? Think hard about what we just discussed. Understood?
Did she whip her to get her to...
Yeah, right.
Mr.
And that bow is just amazing.
Yeah. The ascot turned into a bow.
And I love the poofy blouse. I love poofy blouses.
Yes. You should dress as Francisca one year.
There you go. Yeah. And get that big, fluffy thing.
And you already have the blue hair, so...
That's right, yeah. I am rocking the blue hair.
Yeah.
You're right.
Blue hair and the whip.
Yeah.
Get a whip. There you go. Could be a costume whip. Doesn't need to work.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Mr. Right only wins cases because people incriminate themselves. That is the game.
Well, and that's what always happens in Perry Mason. So
yeah, that's the whole.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of the game is you're trying to catch people in incriminating themselves.
Yeah.
So
it doesn't happen in real life, unfortunately.
No, but it wouldn't be a game.
That's right.
So
yeah.
I mean, I guess it would be, but it wouldn't be as.
All
fun.
right.
We still need to figure out that card.
Yeah. That's it. That's when Francisca planted this idea into her head.
Okay.
She must have told Ms. Andrews not to testify if things looked bad.
Sign of a good lawyer, I think.
Guess, yeah.
They're, protective lawyer.
Right, yeah. You did a good job proving everything up to this point, Phoenix.
Yeah, I guess it would have been better if she was the defense lawyer and Adrian was on trial. Then it would be, that would make more sense.
Yeah, right. It's weird for the prosecutor to be doing
tell
that,
a witness to do that. Yeah.
But there is still one
Remember,
thing you
Mummo,
haven't done.
you're never too old to be a high-strung German prosecution prodigy who brutally and sadistically whips everyone she knows and willfully antagonizes.
That's true. That's true. I can always aspire to that. No matter how old.
Yeah. Never. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
That's right.
You too.
It's like that one young woman who went on Jerry Springer, and her mom was really upset with her because she had decided she was going to be a sex worker.
Okay.
And her mom was like, I don't want you to be a sex worker. Well, you told me I could be anything I wanted to be. Yeah, but not a sex worker.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. I thought you would have standards. No, it's fine. It works. It's a job. It's a job.
Oh my gosh. Something I haven't done?
Use your brain, Phoenix. I'm gonna save though. Because if it's asking about evidence. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Edgeworth's got the finger pointing towards his brow. Yep. This can't be good.
What's wrong, right? Are you finished already? Run out of evidence?
It's probably gonna be about the suicide stuff.
Yeah.
We haven't used it yet.
Right, yeah, because what's her motive, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna still...
What is so humorous, Mr. Edgeworth? This is a serious trial.
That's why I said humorous and not funny.
I'm sure you realize this as well, Your Honor. But everything the good lawyer here has proven up to this point is meaningless.
Something I haven't done. I haven't saved recently. That's me. Me. Hi, Bean.
What? Everything you have proven is circumstantial.
Because we don't have a motive?
Circumstantial? Yes, circumstantial. You have yet to provide a single piece of definitive proof. Proof that Ms. Andrews did, in fact, harbor a wish to murder Mr. Corrida.
Motive.
Well, that's true.
Yet.
Ms. Andrews, did you want to kill Mr. Corrida?
Why did you say it like that? That sounds like what you'd say to a child. Did you want to kill Mr. That sounds like the Carol Channing thing from Who's Line. Did you want to kill Mr. Corrida? Did you want to kill Mr. Corrida? Oh, and then the sitcom audience laughs, and then it's like, oh, Adrian.
I believe this may lead to me incriminating myself, so I abstain from answering.
But, Ms. Andrews, If you do that, it would be the same as admitting your guilt, don't you think?
Given Phoenix's track record, sometimes he needs to be talked to like a child, but he's telling that to Adrian.
Yeah,
that's the problem. That's the problem.
It's because she's so short.
Oh, yeah. When you're shorter, you're automatically younger.
Yes, or treated as a child anyway.
Yeah, no, but it's... Yeah.
Maybe so, or maybe not. There is nothing to prove it either way. Besides, you don't even know what crime I would be guilty of due to my silence.
Well, murder.
Thanks for explaining self-incrimination. No, she's taking that defiant attitude again. Mia, what should we do?
Mia! Yeah, this is where he needs to be talked to like a child.
Mummo Wisdom 317. So true.
She gets it.
Okay. Somehow we've landed in the worst possible situation.
Whoops.
I think we have reached a certain conclusion at this point in time.
I don't know what's going on.
Wait, I'm short, Cod Buddy. Does that mean everyone treats me as a child? Is that why I get all these pets? Do you all perceive me as a fucking child?
Exactly.
Just pet her.
Yeah.
Pet her. Pet her. Pet her. Oh, whoops, sorry. She refused to testify, is what it said.
And the defense's theory that she is the actual murderer...
Yeah, pet her. Pet her. Pet her.
...has not been fully substantiated with solid, definitive proof.
Well, give us a minute.
But that's not true.
In this situation, there is only one thing this court can do. A mistrial.
Give up? I don't know. Okay. Sure.
And that is to declare a recess.
Oh, 15 minutes on the playground.
Recess?
15 minutes on the playground.
I request that both the prosecution and the defense look further into this matter.
Does that mean we're gonna have to go talk to other witnesses?
Well, it's probably gonna be short, but I don't know if it'll be. I guess I didn't know if this trial actually was one day. I don't know if we get more investigation. Oh, it's a recess till. Oh, sorry.
And at tomorrow's trial.
So it is a recess till tomorrow. Interesting.
But does that mean Maya's gonna
die? Yeah, probably.
When I was watching the VOD, didn't she escape already?
They never showed if she escaped. She tried.
She's possibly escaped, right?
But Phoenix doesn't know that.
Right.
So
I know.
Still bad.
I know, but we do, so we don't have to be too scared.
Mr. Wright does not want to go to recess. There's always that big kid who kicks him off the swing set.
Exactly.
Oh.
Tomorrow.
But Maya.
We don't have a tomorrow.
Yeah.
If we don't get a not guilty verdict today, then.
Shut up.
Please wait, Your Honor. That's not necessary.
Because we do have evidence.
The trial. Please continue the trial.
Because we have the two documents talking about the Celeste impacts of suicide, so we don't need to. But
what are you sweating for? Your client is getting one more day to live, isn't he? That's not it. This isn't about that.
Is he gonna tell him about Maya?
Edgeworth, I know you know who the real killer is.
It's me. Wait.
Please, let the trial continue.
That's Phoenix.
Oops, please, let the trial continue.
Please!
Please! If I don't get the verdict, then Maya...
Nope.
But it's impossible to continue as long as the witness refuses to testify.
Strange courtroom, but, that's how we do things around here.
Now then, this court is... It is not impossible for this trial to continue.
Okay.
Mr. Edgeworth, what are you...
It's true, Ms. Andrews holds the right against self-incrimination. However, if the topic of conversation was something unrelated to whatever she may be guilty of, then she has no right to withhold testimony.
Okay, so if it's about the suicide, then she can't.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Yes, that is very true, but...
Actually, there is one little thing that I'm curious about. Ms. Andrews.
What's that card?
When you found the victim's dead body, you poured yourself a glass of juice.
We're back on the juice. I didn't think they were.
Yes, and I can't help but think how unnatural that is.
Finally, somebody.
Yes, right, yeah.
We spent all last stream making fun of how weird it is to pour juice.
Exactly. Yeah,
Why'd
exactly.
they wait so long?
That was a big theme last time. Usually, when one finds a body, they're shaken up, not stirring a glass of juice. Nice combination of stirred and shaken.
Yeah, that's
So my actions were unusual, but I've already...
It always comes back to the juice.
Exactly.
Shaken, not stirred. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's it. Hi, Ify.
Before you speak, I want to state that if you have a reason behind your actions, I would like you to testify to that effect.
The juice testimony.
Testify?
The juice-demony.
Juice-demony.
The testimony juice.
Exactly. Your Honor, I would like to request that the witness testify again as to what happened when she first discovered the victim's body.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever we find out in this testimony should in no way implicate the witness.
Okay. What if she pulls out a bottle of juice on the stand?
like you do.
Yeah, right.
Although I used to travel with grapefruit juice. Have I told you about how...
But that makes not a whole bottle, though, like a smaller bottle.
Yeah, it was a smaller bottle. Yeah,
because champagne.
Because otherwise, I'd bring juice to like a work situation and put it in the refrigerator, and I don't drink pop, so the juice was the only thing I could drink. And people would drink my juice, and then I didn't have anything to drink. But if I brought grapefruit juice, no one else touched it.
Yeah. That's the secret,
right? So maybe that's what she was doing. She was
she brought that tomato juice was in what's his face?
Didn't somebody
fridge,
talk about that was
he
his
loved
favorite?
Tomato juice.
He loved tomato juice for whatever reason.
Hashtag juice hacks. Yeah,
that is exactly.
You just drink all the stuff that no one wants to drink, and then you get it all to yourself.
Exactly. Yeah. Right. It was just self-preservation.
Just make sure you like something that
other people don't like.
Yeah, and then you can never get it anywhere because no one likes it. So.
Yeah, right, exactly. It's perfect. Yeah, at the time, I forget what brand it was, but they had a whole bunch of,
it was like in Vogue or something. Or...
Yeah, it was something that was, I mean, I don't think you could find it now, but at the time.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about Edgeworth today, but I can't get a good read off him.
He's so strange.
Is he friend or foe? I just don't know.
Bars.
The court acknowledges the prosecution's request. Ms. Andrews, if you please.
I like that Edgeworth is being a friend. Because he heard the word Maya, so he probably was like, oh, something's up.
Yeah.
Okay.
That glass of juice, I didn't really pour it for myself.
I poured it for all of the bears in his room. Because one of them's alive.
What is that movies with the bear that talks?
The horrifying one, or the one that you like? Ted?
Ted. Yeah,
okay, not Paddington Bear.
Not Paddington Bear, no, Ted, yeah. So
it was for Ted.
Yeah, I don't know why he had Ted in his room. I told him to get rid of him. He didn't.
I was surprised when I walked into the room and saw it in that messy state.
It was two very different bears. That's why I had to clarify. Right. They're both about living bears.
Right.
Well, I guess, or Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, right.
That would also be good. Yeah, and then there's Pooh. There we go. Yeah. The 100-acre wood.
Right.
And Juan, he was sitting slumped over and tired looking in the corner.
Oh, she didn't think he was dead.
When I saw him sitting like that, the thought that he was dead didn't cross my mind.
Because if he wasn't stabbed, he would have just been sitting like this.
Yeah, right.
So you might have just like, oh, he sat in his chair and then he took a little snooze.
Yeah, he's just napping.
Yeah.
To be honest, I thought he had just fainted or something, so I went to pour him some juice.
It makes much more sense than being so startled you pour yourself a glass of juice.
Right, exactly.
But, still.
Yeah, right.
Still.
When I realized that he was dead, that's when I knocked the flower vase over.
Okay.
So the case was still closed then? You drink grapefruit juice? Well, then you can do the grapefruit juice hack.
Yeah, right,
at
exactly.
work.
Unfortunately, I can't drink it out anymore because of my medications.
Yeah.
So, bummer.
Yeah.
So you poured that glass of juice for the victim.
You could do it with your kefir now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no one else is going to steal my kefir.
No.
Why didn't you say so in your earlier testimony?
I didn't think I needed to include something so trivial.
So you lied.
Right, yeah.
Come on.
Dude.
Yeah.
Phoenix, please be careful here. If you can't find anything wrong with this testimony, then there's nothing left.
Instead of pouring one out, she poured one in.
Yeah, right. It would be funny if she poured tomato juice on him.
Yes, right. There you go.
But no.
I know. Edgeworth, what the heck is going on in that brain of yours?
I say that all the time.
Yeah, there's some people at church.
What is going on?
What is going on in that brain of yours?
Can't tell.
Yeah.
Now then, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just press everything. I can't think of anything specific.
That always works.
Yeah.
That glass of juice, I didn't really pour it for myself.
This might get an achievement, so, but I don't feel like it'll give much.
But there wasn't anyone else in the room, right?
Phoenix.
Of course not. Then who did you pour it for? Mr. Wright, there is a rhyme and reason for everything. Can you wait just a little longer for it to be revealed to you?
Yeah, it sucks when you press something and then in the next line they explain what they were talking about in the previous one.
Right,
But
yeah.
you gotta press it anyway.
Yeah.
In other words, right, be quiet and listen.
Precisely. I couldn't have said it better myself. I was surprised when I walked into the room and saw it in that messy state.
Well, if they're at church, there better only be Jesus going on in their mind. Jesus can also be substituted for the urban gospel song Revolution by Kirk Franklin.
Oh man, I keep forgetting to show people at church that text that I got. It was someone, a dasher or whatever, who was delivering, and it said, Jesus is on his way to your house.
Oh yeah,
it was Jesus, you know, but
right, it's still. Oh, and if he was coming in a Honda Civic or a Honda Accord, because there's a Tumblr post that goes on about how that Jesus will arrive of his own accord. So people talk about that. Jesus is approaching in his Honda Accord.
So, it was a mess?
It was.
Are you sure it wasn't messy because of your fight with Mr. Corrida?
I understand your frustrations at not being able to prove your theory. However, before you go accusing people of crimes, go find yourself some evidence.
Okay.
Make sure to treat all Accord drivers with love and respect.
Exactly. In case they're
Exactly.
Jesus.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You just do not know.
Yeah.
And then, what did you see next, witness?
Okay. A Honda Accord.
And Juan, he was sitting slumped over and tired looking in the corner.
Okay.
Slumped over?
So, if we take all of this at face value, it's implying that someone came in after she was there. Right? If she just knocked over the flower vase, then the thing was still closed, so someone came after.
And put on the costume.
Yeah.
But who could that be then?
Yeah. I mean, I have a theory,
Okay.
but it's with foreknowledge.
Yeah, that's
but
what-
it's with
Yeah,
foreknowledge.
it seems like they're
so I
pointing
can't-
at her so much it can't be her. That's what my
Yeah, I
theory
can't. I
is.
can't explain myself because it requires prior knowledge. So it's.
Yeah.
I'm not going to.
Okay. Yes, he was just sitting there with his head tilted forward, eyes closed. He really looked like he was sleeping. Is it just me, or did that right there sound a little odd?
Not really.
When I saw him sitting like that, the thought that he was dead didn't cross my mind.
Let me just see. So, I don't actually want to present.
Yeah.
But I want to look at the photo.
This second coming of Christ is sponsored by the new Honda Accord. Honda, the power of God and dreams.
That would be a great slogan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I just noticed he has a little bow tied there.
Yeah. I have to assume that's like a belt thing, but I don't know why it's a bow.
Yeah, that's funny.
I've listened to a song that includes the lines, "I've never been so bored inside this Honda Accord." You gotta find that song. What is that? I need to know if that's from Jesus. That's the idea. Because Jesus could be bored.
Yeah, right.
Okay. I don't think anything's suspicious in there. I don't know why he said that.
Then what did cross your mind?
He must be thirsty.
I thought that maybe he had smashed everything up in anger because he lost the Grand Prix.
Yeah, okay.
And then felt tired after his rampage, so he decided to take a nap. Man, I've torn up this room. I am bushed. I am just going to not lie down in a bed like a regular person, but just sit slumped over in my chair.
It's very toddler.
Yes.
Yes.
I had a tantrum. Oh no, I'm all
Well,
tired
within
after
5
my
minutes.
tantrum. Yeah, right.
Yeah. So very pertinent then, being that the song is from a kid on a road trip. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Been bored
Oh, yes,
inside this.
gotcha.
Yeah, you gotta link the song.
Yeah. Anyways, that's what I thought.
I see. So you didn't think he was dead at all?
Okay.
To be honest, I thought he had just fainted or something. So I went to pour him some juice.
I just love this. I went to pour some juice.
Right. Yeah, normal people get your water, but okay.
True.
You thought he fainted? I thought he was asleep at first, but then the room was in such a messy state. I thought maybe he had gotten into a fight with someone.
Okay.
And that's when you went to pour the glass of juice.
Yes, he always has a hard time waking up. So Juan always has a glass of tomato juice to drink.
You know, your morning tomato juice.
Yeah, right. It perks you up. That's what I always say. Tomato juice perks you up, you know?
Yeah, classic. He fainted after being stabbed and losing all his blood. Well, he died by being strangled, so...
That's right.
But,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I see. And after that, what happened next?
Just to clarify again, the autopsy says that he was strangled and then stabbed. So he was, so it's, assuming in this scenario she walks in, he was only strangled, and then she left and someone came in and stabbed him again, which is very silly, but...
Yes. So they left the room to clean up or something.
Or get the knife.
Oh, yeah. Something. Okay.
And then she wasn't in that room, so they figured it was safe.
Huh,
so
okay.
so it was like a Scooby-Doo charades thing where they each person was in a different room and they kept jumping between them.
A bedroom first, yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
When I realized that he was dead, that's when I knocked the flower vase over.
This I don't think is true. Because I feel like in this case, it has to have been that the flower vase was already knocked out. Why would she put the glass on?
Yeah, I wish when he pressed her about the messy room, she was more specific about what was messy.
Yeah.
But so that would have been a good reason to ask it, or a better response, right?
Yeah, I wish they gave us choices for pressing, but thank you for the song I am linking for later. It's the song about the kid in the car.
Oh, okay. There you go. All right.
For later.
And how did you come to realize that he was, in fact, dead?
I did the put my hand in front of his nose test.
I shook him over and over, but I never got a response.
Oh.
So I set the glass down on the dresser and tried to take his pulse.
Okay.
I was shocked and staggered backward.
Okay.
And knocked the flower vase over, so that's what happened.
But if she did that, the glass would have fallen too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so photo.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is what it all comes down to. Huh?
Sorry.
This is the absolute end for both sides, and Adrian is letting her guard down.
Well, that's a good point, Bean. Was she still holding the glass while shaking him? It's a good question.
Yeah.
But we can't ask it because we don't have that control. So,
nope.
Unfortunately.
Nope. Not that.
Yeah.
Phoenix, now is our best chance yet to kill the prosecution's case.
You can be a murderer too, Phoenix, but of a case and not a person.
Isn't that a bit harsh? Ms. Andrews, will you tell us the truth this time?
Okay, so... just every time, so I went to pour. Just every time that she talks about pouring a glass of juice, I don't. No matter how serious it actually, it's just so funny.
I shook him over and over, but gently so I didn't spill the tomato juice.
Exactly. And also, this glass is the bottle is all the way over here, so
yeah.
I don't know. I'm just gonna present this and assume that this is it.
Okay.
If it's not it, then we can figure something else out. Whoops.
Okay.
I meant to actually present it. No, my attorney badge.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So you honestly didn't think he was dead when you found him?
Oh, either that or it's the where's the knife?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah. We have to establish the timeline.
Yeah, right. No, not at all. Even though this is what you saw when you discovered the body?
Yeah, if you saw a guy with a knife.
Yeah. Ah!
What is the meaning of this?
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? There is a knife sticking straight out of Mr. Corrida's chest. Anyone who saw this scene would have immediately thought that there was a dead man.
That here was a dead man.
It was a dead man, yeah.
It is a weird phrase.
Yes.
There.
You see, I doubt a single person in the world would mistake this for someone who fainted and then so nonchalantly go pour something to drink.
Let alone tomato juice.
Right.
The idiot.
Yes, right. That's the worst.
Yeah.
Your point is...
If it was grapefruit juice,
maybe.
Yeah, but tomato juice?
Ms. Andrews, your testimony just now it was all one giant lie.
But again, I don't think she's lying. I think it's just that she's trying to obfuscate the timeline.
Yeah, she's protecting someone.
Yeah. It's so bollocks.
That's why it seems like it's impacts. That's the thing.
It's so bollocks. But she's
it's
dead.
So bollocks. I know, but but that's the only other person.
Yeah, so that's fair.
Yeah.
Her Costco glasses.
And your lie has proven one thing very clearly. That you are the real killer.
That would be so funny if it was Impacts. She faked her death.
Yeah, she faked her own death, which happens all the time in these things.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
I like that it gets quieter when she finishes.
It looks like the defense has somehow brought the ugly truth to light.
Oh, we did it. Maybe.
Crazy, man, crazy. The defendant, Mr. Matt On Guard, is not guilty after all.
Crazy. I'm going to watch that video about yogurt males. I've got it pulled up on my phone for after the trial. Totally tubular.
But that's impossible. You're wrong.
Ms. Andrews, try to have some composure.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me, I tell you. It was Matt, I swear. He's the one who killed Mom. But you were the one who refused to testify. Yeah. And your reason for not doing so was that you might end up incriminating yourself. That's because...
Ms. Andrews, I will give you one last chance.
Yeah, either you incriminate or you incriminate, I guess, in this.
What exactly are you hiding that may incriminate you?
I refuse to testify.
Interesting. Oh.
Then there is no need for this court to continue any further. I give up.
Where's my Lunchable?
Daddy needs his lunch. Mr. Matt Onguard's innocence has been clearly demonstrated.
Daddy needs his pizza Lunchables. Come to Papa. What is this game? I think it's Ace Attorney. Not sure though. Maybe it's Judge needs his Lunchable. Judge eats Lunchly? No, he doesn't. It's the Mr. Beast version of Lunchables that's basically a giant scam, and also they didn't do correct product testing, so all the ones that have cheese are full of mold.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So just for in time for Halloween, right?
Yeah, well, they don't give out Lunchables at Halloween, but
well, at his house they do.
at the judge's house. There's so much judge lore coming out right now. He doesn't know it's Lunchly, or he doesn't know there's mold.
No, the mold is the whole point. It's Halloween. It's horrifying.
It is horrifying and green. That's true. It's true. And they are those full box kind where they come with a drink and a candy too.
Oh, okay.
That's the whole point of them, because they are just to sell. It was a 3 YouTube/streamer creator collab project for all of them to sell their shill products or whatever.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So Mr. Beast has a candy bar, and Logan Paul and KSI have a sports drink called Prime that they're trying. So there's a bottle of Prime and a little Feastable in the Lunchleys.
Okay.
And they're also, I think, being sued for so many things.
Okay.
So, Judge Lord, the judge lives under a bench in the court. Yeah, right. When he goes home, he just he does that thing where like you pretend walk under stairs and then you just see him lying under the desk. Like the beginning of Jazz Punk. There's a game called Jazz Punk where you, among other things, it's a very surreal game, but you are a spy that goes on spy missions or whatever. It's a parody of spy movies game, but you have a boss that sends you on missions, and so the boss sends you on his first mission, and then he does that thing where he pretends to walk down the stairs, and then as soon as you get up you see him and he's already asleep under his desk. Like he has the cartoon C's coming out of his mouth and everything. Jazz Punk mentioned, yeah, Jazz Punk is great. Jazz Punk's so good. But so that's what the judge does. He also after every case he immediately pretends to walk downstairs and then he just goes to sleep under the desk. This is
Mr. Matt Onguard's innocence has been clearly demonstrated.
Is it over?
I should look up to see how much Jazz Punk is. That would be fun.
When your dad and I were dating early, he really didn't like PDA, like just holding hands, you know, whatever. Yeah. And so if I just kiss him on the cheek, he'd squint his eyes, and he'd say, "Is it over?"
It's $12. Okay, yeah, I should pick that up. Whenever we finish Ace Attorney, we should do Jazz Punk after.
Okay.
By then I will, if I put in $1 a year, we'll have enough to get it by then.
Yeah.
After Ace Attorney trilogy, because then we should have a break for Mesa, or we could do it after we finish this case, because there's a third game, so it's we don't have to play the entire trilogy straight.
Nope. Nobody's making us do it.
But I didn't have any other games lined up, so I figured that would. But Jazz Punk is good, and it's shorter. It's mostly just a bunch of jokes, although you might get motion sick because it is a first-person controlled game if you're looking at it. But I can show you the trailer of it after this. Maybe remind me, or I can make a reminder, and then the panels behind the judges are cabinets full of lunches, and the smell taunts him throughout the trial. At full price, a little less, go on sale. Oh, true, yeah. So, and we probably won't stream on Christmas. We're definitely not finishing this trial before
by
Christmas.
The end of the year,
because I'm pretty sure I have to imagine there's at least 2 days of this trial, because you did mention my escapes, so or tried to at least,
right?
So.
Yeah. Have we found the truth at last? What's wrong, Phoenix? Usually Well, usually the real killer confesses his or her guilt.
So true.
And now that I think about it, this is the first time someone hasn't.
Wow. Meta.
Now then, I would like to hand down my verdict for Mr. Matt on guard.
So these are the panels that have the lunches?
Yeah.
I'm also thinking that's why he kept accepting all those lunches from that woman who was making all the lunches,
bento box.
because all he eats is Lunchable. Or Lunchleys, I guess, whatever. Phoenix Wright fell off. Yeah, he didn't get him to confess.
Yeah, right.
Oh no. Oh. Aw.
Your Honor, the prosecution feels that it would be premature to pass down a verdict at this time.
Okay.
What? The reason is quite simple.
I'm thinking.
This witness has yet to speak the absolute, real truth.
We did just catch her in lies.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Yeah, we pretty much have never had... are circling around the truth.
Mm-hmm.
The absolute, real truth? What are you?
No wonder Gant had him by the balls. Those lunch dates are essential to his yeah. He eats one Lunchable a day, and then he goes to sleep like a cat, and then and then he wakes up and does the same thing all over again. He was being supplemented in his diet very well. Yeah, yes, I agree.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Witness, do you understand yet?
Huh?
I don't know who planted this silly idea in your head.
Huh? What?
What?
But as long as you protect yourself through this your silence, Matt on guard will go free, and in his place, you will become the guilty party.
Yeah.
That's a lie. I don't believe you.
What?
I was told if I spoke, then it would be all over, and Matt would never be declared guilty.
Huh?
What in the world is she talking about? Has she lost it?
Who told you that? What?
I can't speak about it. I'm too scared.
Okay.
Of the whipping. It's Franziska von Karma.
She is scared of the whipping.
And that's reasonable.
Yeah, right.
Huh?
Oh, really?
Don't you remember, Phoenix?
She literally was whipped in her memories like a minute ago.
Yeah.
Why is speaking about people not in the room? Is she stupid? The Whippler.
The Whippler!
Yeah, there you go. Miss Andrews lives by gripping tightly onto the words of another. Because she doesn't have the strength to believe in herself.
Aw, the Whippler.
Then right now, Ms. Andrews is... Yesterday, she was tossed a lifesaver by Ms. Von Karma.
This is a cute sprite, though. I like it.
Don't say a word, no matter what happens. If you do, Matt on guard will be acquitted.
Oh, but she didn't tell her that would mean that she would be the scapegoat.
Mm-hmm. Ms. Andrews undyingly believes in those words right now and is clinging on to them. Then what should we do?
Save!
Then what should we do? Save!
Yeah, exactly. The Saveler!
This is the first time I've ever come across anything like this.
Yeah.
But Ms. Andrews has to be the killer, right?
No.
All we have to do now is get our not guilty. That is my only priority.
That is his job, so
Yep.
yeah.
It wasn't me. I'm begging you. Please believe me. I didn't kill Juan. Help, please. Someone help me.
Oh.
Mr. Wright?
Take this Lunchable.
Yes, Your Honor.
The court can't continue on like this, therefore I'd like to hear what you intend to do.
I intend to save. I'm just trying to save as close to a branching path as
I
possible.
know, I gotcha.
Yeah.
What I intend to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say?
I wish there was a hotkey where I could just save instead of having to go in the menu.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You could make an auto hotkey, I bet.
Yeah, but that would... It would also have to know what save file you'd want to save to.
Oh, that's
true.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Think very carefully about this. Sorry.
Think about what this witness did and what she did not do.
Okay. She didn't stab him. She didn't knock over the flower pot? My guess is she was... my guess is she didn't stab him, and she did do what she said, but timeline is wrong. Like, she didn't knock over the flower pot or anything.
Right. Yeah, it seems like she's always talking about that she poured that tomato juice.
So she did do that.
So she must have... That's a consistent part of her story.
Yeah.
And it does seem like she happened upon him after he was dead, and...
Yeah.
She might have even put the costume on.
It's possible, but her fingerprints aren't on that, and they are on the juice. So,
I don't know.
Yeah, the court can't continue on like this. You fix it for me. That's always my job.
I'm gonna eat my Lunchable now.
Yeah, right.
And think about who is the real mastermind behind this crime.
Well, don't tell me to do that because I know it, but that's too hard because then I can't just get to where I'm supposed to be here. So,
who's the real mastermind? Isn't that obvious? There's no one else it could be except the woman crying over there, right? Come now, what will you do? What kind of man are you, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I guess force, because this would end the trial.
Yeah.
But obviously the game is still going, so we would have to do this. But I can save. So.
Yes, you can.
I also have to do that because sometimes it doesn't let you have the option menu, which is the other annoying
I'm not a
part.
man.
Yeah.
I'm a phoenix.
Oh, so true. That's true.
Okay. I have to win a complete acquittal today. There's no way around that. But I can't bring myself to do it like this, not when she's making a face like that.
Wait, what?
Ms. Andrews, I would like to know what you are really hiding.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you know what you are doing?
Jeopardizing our case, yeah.
Sure, Mr. Ungard would get an acquittal, but in his place you would be found guilty.
In this system.
Yeah. Is this how you really want this trial to end? Be quiet, how dare you? You're trying to trick me.
That's enough. I commend you for trying, Mr. Edgeworth. However, it's clear that the defense's theory is the truth.
How?
You're wrong.
Oh, are you smart, Edgeworth?
What a shame. I had hoped things wouldn't come to this, however.
Oh, does he have, like, another knife?
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
Miss Andrews, since you absolutely refuse to testify, it falls on my shoulders to disclose this to the court. Stop.
Okay.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Did you just throw a bomb?
Yeah.
It sounded like explosions.
This witness, how shall I put this?
What?
She has an illness.
What? What?
Mummo Wisdom 18. I don't know things. I don't understand stuff. I don't have knowledge.
That's very pertinent. What? That's very pertinent.
And because of this illness, she has tried to commit suicide in the past.
Oh, okay. Depression. Okay. They're not trying to say she has like DID or something.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Stop, please, stop.
Well, maybe they could be, I guess, but
Stop.
yeah.
No matter how much you want to hide it, it's no use. I have the evidence right here.
Oh.
That's the second part of the suicide report. The attempted suicide report.
Oh, the one that we only had the first half of? This one.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have the full thing.
Yeah. What will you do now, witness? You know what I am about to do, don't you? I will now reveal to the court.
Your Honor, my client
nature.
is literally neurodivergent and also a minor. She can be acquitted of all charges.
Because she's short. So she's a
The
minor.
true nature of the pitiful woman known as Adrian Andrews.
Also, my client, she's a witness.
Yeah, right.
I mean, incredible sentence.
Yes.
Incredible.
The secret
Trying
of
to
her...
commit suicide into the past? Is that when you time travel to the past and kill your past self?
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, Back to the Future.
Yeah, there you go.
Opposite
Yeah,
style.
right.
Yeah.
The secret of her dependent nature. Having other people know about it scares her more than anything else in the world.
Okay. Yeah. Fair.
Please stop, I beg you. If people find out, I'll...
It's when you go back in time and stop your parents from meeting. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. If you're going to say you would choose death, that is of no concern to me.
Okay.
Edgeworth, how can you be so cold? However, before you die,
Sheesh.
I will pull the truth from your still breathing lips.
Okay.
Wow. No matter what I have to do.
Okay. He's saying KYS. Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh boy. 5D Phoenix, right? With interdimensional time travel, yeah. There's a game called 5D Chess with interdimensional time travel where you play chess, but you can also go back in time and travel through other timelines
okay.
of chess moves.
Oh, wow.
So,
Yeah.
that's
wow.
the game.
Okay.
Oh.
So, will you tell the court yourself, or shall I? Either is fine with me. So she tried to kill herself with tomato juice? Is that...
Definitely. Oh, that... Maybe it has like sleeping stuff or something in it.
Okay, oh, maybe.
It looked full, so I don't know if... Or maybe the one in his fridge was that or something, because he always drinks tomato juice, so my theory is they put him to sleep and then strangled him then.
Oh, yeah, because that would explain why... It's a funny position to be in after you've been strangled.
Why were you already in a chair? Yeah.
That is
if
weird.
you were fighting, why would you be in a chair?
Right, yeah.
And it's a weird chair. You couldn't have been snuck up on in that chair.
Right, yeah.
So
yeah. I'll talk, but please help me.
Okay. You're a Costco guy. We have to help you.
Yeah. Nothing matters anymore.
Oh, I thought it was going to be nothing matters. Oh.
Right.
Crime, okay.
When I first saw him, I really thought he had fainted. Honest.
Oh, they changed it back to the slow music.
Okay.
Uh-oh. We got more Adrian to come.
Okay. When I realized he was dead, that was when I formulated my plan.
Okay.
Once I made sure there was no one in the hallway, I made a dash back to Matt's room. And then I stabbed Juan's dead body with the knife and ripped off the button.
Okay.
Just when I finished and was returning to Matt's room, I had a bit of an inconvenience. And that's why I ended up using the Nickel Samurai costume.
Well, that's not true, because you would have had to have the costume from Juan's room, so...
Yeah.
No.
Stab the body with the knife? But why would you do that?
Isn't it obvious to pin the blame on a certain person? A certain cowardly man?
I need to read back through all the testimony once we get there first.
What?
Because what timeline is she suggesting? She stabbed him with a knife and then went back to the room and then got the costume? Because that has to be switched, because the knife would have been in Matt's room and the costume would have been in Juan's room.
Yeah.
So she's complete. I just don't know if she's mixed both of them up or if just one.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Yeah.
What do you mean by all of this?
And what about the juice?
Yeah, right.
You still have to explain the juice.
It might take this court a little while to understand, but...
The case of the elusive juice.
This is the truth. The real killer is Matt, that scumbag of a man. I'll never forgive him.
But then why would you stab
why did you stab him? Yeah, why did you stab him?
Yeah, if you're saying that.
He's trying to escape his guilt again, just like last time. Last time?
So, does she blame Matt
for Impact's death.
Yeah, or something related to Juan. Because I thought the idea was that she blamed Juan for Impact's death because Juan found the body, but maybe Matt hid the suicide note.
Or maybe Inpex was in love with Matt or something.
Yeah. Turns out there was a second glass of juice all along. The adjusive. Yeah, sure. The adjusive loose.
Exactly. The adjusive, yes.
Yes.
So, Ms. Andrews stabbed the victim Juan Corrida in the chest with the knife.
Why?
However, she didn't do it with murder in mind.
The adjusive moose? Sure. Why not? Oh, right, yeah.
She did it with the intent of framing Matt on guard for the murder.
Yeah, that does track a little more. But still...
And this is her crime.
Okay.
What? How is this possible? I mean, wasn't Ms. Andrews supposed to be the real murderer?
Mr. Wright, please get over your shock and commence the cross-examination.
Yeah, this isn't going to prove that she is the real... Well, maybe it is. Something. I don't know. But now it seems like she's still not, so why are you... She's still
is
lying.
This whole thing an act with her being so tearful or really?
It's possible.
When I first saw him, I really thought he had fainted. Honest.
Right, I want to scroll through all of this and then do the press.
Okay.
So I just want to realize instead went back to Matt's room. Then stabbed. Went back to Matt's room. So we definitely need to press about this.
Yeah. Because what is that?
You're not helpful right now, but I'll press all of it.
Sure. Yeah. Never know what might turn up. But you could tell from the state of the room, from the state the room was in, that there must have been a fight.
Is this the faster music?
I don't know.
No, it's not. Okay. It's hard to tell.
Are you telling the truth when you say that you did not know he was dead?
Oh, no, it is. It has a drum line.
He had a scarf tied around his neck.
Yeah.
But that scarf is a part of the Jammin' Ninja's costume, so I didn't think anything about it was strange.
The autopsy didn't say anything about poison, so it might not have...
Yeah, a toxic...
Yeah, I doubt he was... Yeah, it could have just been like a sleeping pill thing or something. But it said that he was strangled, so we can't assume he was actually strangled. Okay.
His head was also tilted down a bit, so I couldn't see his face that well. That's why I thought I'd wake him up and went to pour the juice.
Okay.
When I realized he was dead, that was when I formulated my plan.
Okay.
What is this plan you had? I knew right away the murderer was Matt.
Okay.
I knew because Juan, he was going to expose Matt's weakest weak point in the world.
Okay.
So Matt did this to stop Juan and silence him for good.
What's his weak point?
That's when I thought I should forge some evidence and pin this crime on Matt.
But if he already did it, then why would you need to forge evidence?
I don't know.
Okay.
So the forged pieces of evidence were the knife and the button. The first thing that came to mind was to plant the knife.
Okay.
Once I made sure there was no one in the hallway, I made a dash back to Matt's room.
Interesting. Okay.
That was so you could get the knife, correct? The knife Matt used at dinner had his fingerprints all over it. I thought if I used that, then the police would certainly turn their eyes towards him.
Okay. Oh yeah, right.
Matt was napping with his costume on at the time.
Right, and then there's that little lamp again.
Yes.
The random image fits perfectly on the neck. Yeah, I think I actually moved the random image so it would be centered better on the head sprites in this game.
Okay.
Yeah.
I slipped in, took the knife, and returned to the scene of the crime.
Okay.
And then I stabbed Juan's dead body with the knife and ripped off the button. So you were the one to stab the victim with that knife. It gives me goosebumps to think about it now. What a horrible thing I did.
Oh.
But at the time, I couldn't control my own body. It moved on its own.
Okay.
Then, when I stabbed Juan's dead body, I suddenly realized something. If I used the button somehow, I could make Matt look even more suspect.
Okay.
So you thought to rip one of the buttons off and then plant it in Mr. On-Guard's hakama.
Yeah, a butter knife stabbing wouldn't pull a whole button off. Maybe it would jostle
right,
it,
yeah,
probably.
right,
So yeah. Okay.
Yes, that's what I had planned to do.
Your Honor, I have a rare medical condition. It's called my body moves on its own.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But things never go that smoothly, do they?
Not in murder blame plans.
Right.
Never.
Just when I finished and was returning to Matt's room, I had a bit of an inconvenience.
This is gonna be important, I guess.
Yes, right.
It has to be.
Inconvenience? There was a woman with a camera at the ready, loitering in the hallway.
Oh, Lotta.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm willing to bet my spikes. It was Lotta's spikes.
His hair.
Spikes. There was also a woman with a ray gun at the ready, pacing back and forth.
Oh, so
they were both there?
So, but how did you get out the first time then? Because she
said,
came in and then she left to go get the knife and then came back, stabbed him, and then tried leaving again. And the second time it was a problem.
Right.
But what about the first time?
She said the coast was clear the first time. So while she was in there stabbing him,
two people came back?
Yeah, right. 2 people showed up.
I'm trying to figure out where the contradiction is.
Right. Sure. Yeah.
Phoenix betting his hair like I'm right or bald. Yeah.
That's Ms. Oldbag for you. I had already been caught and made into a big scoop for a certain weekly tabloid once, so I couldn't very well go out looking like myself and get caught again.
Okay.
And that's why I ended up using the nickel samurai costume.
Okay, so it wasn't that important. Or maybe it was.
You were the one who prepared that costume, weren't you? Yes, I took it from Global Studios.
Okay.
I put it into Juan's guitar case the day before the awards ceremony.
Okay.
You did this in preparation for the press conference, correct?
Yes. Juan wanted to wear that costume and hold a press conference in it. He was going to disclose Matt's big secret there.
What's his secret?
Tell.
Yeah.
And what is this secret? Tell me.
Yeah.
That I don't know.
Oh.
Anyway, I thought that if I were to leave Juan's room in the nickel samurai costume, then people would think that Matt was the real murderer.
But we proved that it didn't have any fingerprints on it.
Yeah.
So, okay, so that's the contradiction, I think, is she couldn't have opened it alone because her fingerprints are not on it.
Yeah, unless she used a towel.
Yeah, like, because the costume has gloves, so if she was wearing the costume and then opened it, but that's impossible because the costume is inside of it.
Right,
So,
yeah. Okay. I was very careful not to leave any fingerprints when I opened the guitar case.
How?
I absolutely did not want anyone to know about the costume.
How were you careful? What does that mean?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it?
I think we've heard enough.
I guess we just had to press everything.
So after that, you went back to Mr. Ungar's room and planted the button.
Into Matt's hakama? Yes.
Hakama.
It's like trying to remember how to say Kamala.
Yeah.
I realize it's because Ms. Marvel is Kamala, right?
Yeah.
That's,
I
realized that was what was throwing me off.
Because it's 2 different names.
Yeah.
She opened it with her feet. Yeah, there's no feet prints on it.
There you go.
It's only they only dusted for fingerprints, not for toe prints.
Exactly.
So cleared now.
Exactly.
I mean, you can take off heels, so that would work. Yeah. Or use your heel to open it, and then there's no skin on it at all. But
yeah.
Okay. Sure.
After that, I folded up the costume I was wearing and put it into a bag. Okay. Then I snuck it out of the hotel and got rid of it.
Just threw it away. Heel prints, yeah.
It's the most secretiest secret in all of Secret Dom and Wan was its one witness. It's a heavy burden, but nobody could know its true form. Nobody. Not even Harvard Scribbles.
Who's that?
That's Ify's cat.
Hervey
Scribbles attorney at paw.
Okay.
Yeah. So small, so cat. We need a Harvey Scribbles Ace Attorney parody.
There you go.
Where he is solving problems like, is this plastic? Or is this food?
Where is this box? Or,
yeah, right. Yeah, can I fit?
Where can I find a bag?
Where can I find a bag? I love that. Yes, we need this. We need this.
My word. What does all this mean?
Is this make my tummy hurt? Yes. Yeah, right. Exactly. Everything makes his tummy hurt.
Mr. Edgeworth, is it? The real criminal is Matt on guard.
Oh, the double exclamation marks from the last case are back.
Yeah.
That's how you know.
Yesterday, that woman prosecutor sat me down for a talk. Francisca, huh? She said that I should, under no circumstances, confess to what I had done.
It doesn't look great, so yeah, forging evidence is still not great, even if you didn't do anything else.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You are a criminal. That's from Fireside Theater.
Got it.
That if I just kept quiet, then Matt would be found guilty for sure.
Well, that didn't work.
I had no choice but to believe in her words.
Thanks, thanks, Zach. They are. They had so many double exclamation marks in the last case. It was so many.
What this witness has done is clearly unlawful.
You're telling me, yeah.
However, as long as her testimony stands, we can be certain she is not the real killer.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, Your Honor, the defense still...
Right. It's pointless. At this point in time, it is not possible to indict Ms. Andrews on anything.
Anything?
Oh, come on.
Maybe related to this case, but not...
No, she could be indicted
for forging and lying on this witness stand?
Perverting the course of justice?
Yeah. Different court.
Yes, exactly.
Different rules of court, of law.
Apparently.
There isn't a single piece of evidence that points to her as the murderer.
The juice. It's always the juice.
The cross-examination of this witness is over.
No.
And so is today's trial.
No. Where's Gumshoe?
Yeah.
You couldn't establish that the witness was the culprit. Please let it go, Mr. Wright.
Gee, thanks, Judge. I'll get you a good Lunchable.
But...
Mr. Edgeworth, please place Ms. Andrews under arrest for further questioning.
And thus Maya is killed.
Yep.
Rip Maya.
Yep.
Bye.
Understood, Your Honor. The prosecution will arrange for her detention immediately.
07's for Maya.
That is all. Court is adjourned for today.
Nice echoey.
Yeah, right there. Dun, dun,
Oh,
dun,
and
dun.
he's gone.
Oh, yeah, he's sleeping.
Oh,
Right, he's sleeping
he's
under
the desk,
Yeah.
with his lunches.
No, Phoenix. No.
Today's trial, it's over.
Oh.
And I didn't win an acquittal.
Witness, would you mind if I asked you something?
Oh, we're doing not off the books.
Right, off
Talks?
record. Yeah.
Ooh.
Edgeworth?
Is the stenographer gone?
What is it?
Before you leave court today, I wondered if I might look at one thing.
The card. Gotta be the card.
Yeah, right.
Gotta be
The card in your
Yes.
hand. It's had my interest for quite some time now.
Yes. A card.
What exactly is it?
Oh, this? Mr. Wright also asked about this.
Card lord, yeah.
Although I didn't remember at the time you asked me about it, Mr. Wright. I remembered just now.
Oh.
I found this in the room on that day.
In Juan's room?
The room?
That day?
Yes.
Oh.
I found this card when I discovered Juan's body.
It was next to the juice.
It was lying there, right next to him.
Oh, not next to the juice.
You found that card next to the victim's body. I suppose I must have unconsciously slipped it into my pocket.
She's taking evidence. Yeah, she took evidence from the crime scene. Yeah, she did. She took
turbo guilty.
Exactly.
Yes.
She took evidence and she put evidence. She forged
Planted
evidence.
it,
So
yeah.
double.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not as if this card has any relevance to Juan's murder, right?
Adrian, come on, man. You're supposed to be smart.
I know, right? Yeah, I guess not, but it's still a strange card if you ask me. But as far as a clue to this case, I don't see why.
Phoenix. Whoa.
Witness that card. Give it to me. Hurry.
At least Edgeworth is smart.
Yeah. Edgeworth?
Take it.
Do you have any idea what you have stupidly, yet inadvertently done? This, I can't believe you hid this from me all this time. I didn't mean to. What is this all about?
Explain yourself, Edgeworth.
I've never seen Edgeworth so emotional before.
Yeah, he did have the giant eyes that he normally does.
Yeah.
That's an ultra rare Hawaii neon pink surprise shell card. Probably valued at $500,000. Definitely not, but
Okay.
I was supposed to know, like a card collector's.
Yeah, right. Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
It's $500,000. You can use that in battle to summon. How was I supposed to know something at the crime scene was evidence? Yeah, right. Come on.
Boy.
Yay! There it is.
Yep. That card. What in the world is it, and what does it mean?
It's rarer than the One Ring. There it is. Hey, we finished another part.
Yay!
Yay! We still have 20 minutes. Hashtag snail. Yeah, I wish. Right, part 3, 1 investigate. So we do get another day at least. Cool. There's that weird painting again.
Yep. Back in the office.
Oh, is Pearl back? There's Pearl! Yay! Yay, the Pearl voice is back.
There, Pearls.
I can't take it anymore, boy.
Look, it'll be all right. Everything may still work out.
Yeah, yippee!
The condition was that we had to get a not guilty verdict. And so far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya.
How do you know?
And he won't because Mr. On Guard hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet.
But he said he had to do it in 24 hours,
yeah,
right?
Cheer up. We don't have time to stand around crying. We have to get going.
Come on, 8-year-old. Stop being a coward.
Stop being a baby.
Yeah. Rip Maya Fey died of alcoholism in a locked basement. Yeah, right. Alcohol poisoning. Very true.
Yes, right.
Aw. Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's right. So, hey, you guys. I'm glad I caught you, pal.
My arms are over my head. Gumshoe! Gumshoe! Yay!
Mr. Scruffy Detective!
Aww.
Oh boy, looks like Detective Gumshoe.
He's not excited, but that's fine. I am.
Has been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective in Pearls' book now.
Aw.
It's just plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe now, and I came to talk to you, pal.
Brady got fired.
Oh dear. Well, he could be a private dick then.
There you go. Yeah, he should do that. I don't know if they do that in Japan. So maybe they don't do that, but
they don't have private.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I have no idea. Probably. I do. Yeah, I think he probably should, but he might not be allowed on this case.
Okay. But we're kind of busy right now.
Not too busy to talk to Gumshoe.
So, what are you going to do from now on? What do you mean, pal? Well, you've been fired, right? So, do you have a new job lined up yet? Oh, that. What am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming in at all until my next payday.
Whoa.
What are you talking about? You don't have another payday.
Time to rebrand as a private eye for hire. Call him Slick Gumshoe.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. I guess that means I'm just gonna have to work here at your place, pal.
That would be very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say what? Well, then he can be Paul Drake to his Paul Drake to Phoenix Perry Mason.
Yeah, yeah.
You'll be searching for things that will prove Mr. On Guard's innocence all day, right?
Oh, and the detectives usually have to work with the prosecution in this game, but
well,
he can work with
police detectives have to
but
work
then
with
he's
the
not a police detective
exactly.
anymore.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah, that's why he can be a private detective.
Yeah, but Phoenix doesn't make any money, so that's the other problem.
Yeah,
but
yeah, that happens.
Bro, I don't even have enough money to pay rent. I can't hire you.
Well, you could at least
chip in,
provide room and board or something. Something. They can work out a deal.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So yeah, I'm going to help you, pal.
Yay! Gumshoe on the case.
All right. I've got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places.
Oh, and you can even bring the blue badger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of it all.
Instant ramen with an egg for everybody. Oh.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's let Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things.
Okay. By the way, what's your best dish?
Tomato sauce in a bowl. Yeah!
Instant noodles, pal.
Instant noodles with an egg. Yeah.
Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy foods?
Aw. Edgeworth.
That was the first time I've ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that.
Well, he never said what the card was, right? He just said, "You're so stupid."
Yeah, right. How could you be so stupid?
Yeah, okay, interesting.
Never thought that he'd say something like that. He didn't care if Ms. Andrews killed herself.
He said that? That's horrible. I've only just heard about the concept of death. And that's still sad.
But because of him doing that, we got the truth finally.
Insert a montage of Gumshoe making cereal and milk in a bowl and it catching fire.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He probably burns water.
Mm-hmm. The truth. Ms. Andrews' last testimony. I wonder if that was the truth.
Yeah, I don't think so. It'd be very funny if that juice was Juan poured that for himself. It had a sleeping thing in it. He fell asleep. Mm-hmm. She took some of the juice, drank it, also fell asleep.
And she woke up and he was dead.
Yeah, right, or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's probably not that because it only had her fingerprints on it. But it would be funny if she took a drink of it and then fell asleep.
Yeah, it would. Yeah. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony itself.
Okay.
But I still think that there is something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing. You mean about that thing, pal? Why would you want to... No, I mean, almost need to frame Mr. On Guard.
Yeah, it is really weird.
I couldn't figure that out from anything she said all day. Then you're saying that testimony was a lie?
Probably.
Not a lie per se. It just feels like there's more here than meets the eye.
Yeah.
Or that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe.
He knows.
That's such a dirty trick. Even that woman prosecutor was better than that.
Francisco von Karma.
Yes.
In case we forgot.
Yeah.
Speaking of Ms. von Karma, do you have any more information on her condition?
Yeah, I forgot what happened to her.
Mm-hmm.
What happened? What happened to her? Oh, yeah, right.
Wasn't she shot this morning?
Yeah, I forgot. Oh, good. Okay. She was pew pew.
Ms. Von Karma was shot today on the way to the trial by a pistol, pal.
Yeah.
Well, presumably by someone holding a pistol.
Yeah, right. No, it was a living pistol.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Exactly. But she's going to be fine, right? I mean, Edgeworth said that she was in stable condition, but... Well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging in there.
Okay, yeah. The plot spot to get shot.
Mm-hmm.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
They should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital.
Either that or they did it that way because that's where her dad got shot.
Oh, he got shot in the shoulder?
Yeah, by Edgeworth. That was the whole point of that case, was the metal detector.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he got shot in the... I guess I don't know if it's the left shoulder or the right shoulder, but... Because they just said the shoulder, but...
Right,
It would be very poetic. But it's probably more just because in plot stuff, that's always where people get shot to live.
Yeah, a pistol pal.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Yeah, the pistol pals, and then it's just a bunch of kawaii little guns.
Pistol pack.
The right shoulder? How do you know? Did it say? It just said the shoulder.
Or are you talking about the father? It was in the right shoulder. Her father?
Well, it's the right side on the sprite, but that's his left shoulder, I think. Or no, it was the right shoulder, left side of Willie, because he's facing us, so that's why it's like anatomy-wise, is it the... Okay, yeah, okay, not her. Okay. Manfred.
What? Are you going to visit her, pal? No, well, I was kind of thinking about it. Does she have her whip? Was it her whip shoulder?
Yeah, her whipping arm. Did they shoot her whipping arm? I guess if she's so good at whipping, maybe she's ambidextrous with it. So, so then you're never safe.
Right. Hey, you've actually got a heart, don't you?
Yeah.
She looked like she was being tortured to death, not being able to go to the trial today.
Aw.
So maybe... Are they doing the whip sound?
Read it.
So maybe it'd be good for her if you went and let her whip you for a bit, pal.
So she can still whip, okay.
Okay.
No, Pearl! Pearl, no! Pearl, no! Pearl!
Let's go let her whip us, Mr. Nick!
No, Pearl!
Yeah. Tia, yeah. AWHAWH, yeah. Or AWH, or yeah.
I don't think she likes the AWH. But also, no. No,
I'm definitely not going to go.
Yeah.
Let's see. The name of the hospital. Oh, yeah. The Hottie Clinic.
The gross guy from
God.
Yeah. That gross guy.
That name sends a chill down my spine.
Poor Francisca having to be there then.
Right.
Ew.
Oh, God.
Ew.
Well, I guess it can't hurt to stop by and say hi.
We do need to actually talk to her about...
You need to stand far and out of whipping distance.
And also not talk to the doctor.
Yeah.
Just talk to her.
Right.
Get in and out. No other debate.
Right.
Can we give him some... Do we have any evidence we think he would use or need? Or people?
It can't hurt to ask, right?
But what do you think? Maybe the juice, obviously.
Yeah, let's see what he says.
No. That's... Yeah. So, could you please take a look at this as the default text? So.
How about the suicide things?
Okay. Okay. It features in a saucy medical drama. No, see, the Hottie Medical Clinic is from a previous case, and it was the one where the person who had the Maya case with where Pearl was first introduced. The murderer, she got plastic surgery at that clinic, and the doctor was really gross. That's the whole idea, is that he's really gross. But he wasn't actually a doctor, I guess. He was like a fake. He was pretending to be the doctor.
He was a clown, but he wasn't.
Yeah, he wasn't a clown. He looked like a clown, though. But yeah, that guy. Yeah, no, we don't want to talk to him.
Yeah.
But I don't see any reason why we would have to.
Yeah,
or at least we can.
Because it's not. Well,
he's not
related.
Depends
on what she. Yeah.
I doubt that he's related to the case because, for instance, I mean, it would just be like if he told us what kind of surgery, but he's not a doctor. The gross guy's not a doctor. So
right, yeah.
Don't remember what he looks like. I mean, his name is Hottie. That's the whole point of the it's named after him, so... Oh!
Who would have thought that this knife Mr. On Guard used to eat his dinner steak with? Go on. Then it would be stabbed into the victim's body by Ms. Andrews, of all people.
How would her fingerprints not have been on it?
Yeah.
So either she did do that, and she was wearing gloves the whole time, or it was someone else who did that and she's just covering for them. But I don't know why she would cover for them. But she's clearly hiding something. So
yeah, right.
She could just be hiding that she's not the one who did it.
I guess she just hated the victim that much. Huh, pal?
Let's go with that, yeah.
The question isn't why she hated the victim to that extent, but rather why she tried to pin the murder on Mr. On Guard.
Yeah.
I wonder if she really hates Mr. On Guard.
Fair question. Oh.
So this nickel samurai was really Ms. Andrews, huh? Yeah, this is either when she went to Mr. On Guard's room to get the knife.
The neck really doesn't look like her.
Yeah.
So I have a hard time believing that.
Yeah. Or when she was done with the foul deed, but I guess we'll never know.
Never. What happens if we show our badge?
Look, it's my attorney's badge. Oh, it's a little tarnished, don't you think, pal? Don't worry, I'll make it all sparkly shiny again.
Oh.
I'm really touched.
Oh, gumshoe. Oh, thanks. I wonder what... okay, no. It'd be fun if he... I didn't think he was going to have a lie, but I was assuming if we showed that to him.
He would be like, wow, crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Have you heard anything from the kidnapper? No, not yet.
I forgot he was in on this.
I'm sure once he hears what happened at the trial today, he'll call, pal.
Okay.
But remember, you can't provoke him when you get to talk to him.
Okay.
That was helpful.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember everybody who was in on it. That's okay.
Yeah.
He didn't have anything to say about the juice.
Right, so I think we've made the rounds.
Okay. Ah.
And we didn't unlock any talking things.
I don't think so. I can check. No.
Okay. Right.
It's a good point, because we always miss those.
Yeah.
Alright, so we only have like 5 minutes, so we should pick one place. So let's not do the clinic. We'll be shocked about it, because otherwise we'll either spend too long complaining about it and get stuck there next time, or just
yeah, we should see if Matt has anything to say for himself.
Or if he's even there.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, he might be there, he might not be.
From what the guard told me, it sounds like along with Mr. On Guard, Ms. Andrews is also being detained here.
How lucky.
Then we should talk with him since we're here.
Yeah, but both of them are still in questioning.
And we don't have time to waste.
Yeah, visiting hours are almost over.
Okay, alright. So it's not here. I guess we could go here, because that's an option. Blue Badger!
Wow, everybody looks really busy with something or another.
They're probably strengthening the evidence for tomorrow's trial. Hey, hurry up with that, will you? Pass that victims list around. You gotta be kidding! There's
Mummo
over
Wisdom
100 people on here.
167. You gotta get quoting. It's true.
Yeah.
Mr. Nick? Is Mr. On Guard really that big and bad of a criminal?
Actually, Pearls. Never mind. It sounds like they're working on a different case.
Yeah, 100 people is a lot.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah, no explanation why she just all of a sudden showed up, right?
Well, because she's been here the whole time. Mia is what possessed her.
Oh, that was Pearls. Oh, okay. Oh,
she had the same hair and the same outfit.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It transforms their body into the ghost.
Right, I completely forgot. I knew Mia was possessing someone for some reason. I thought,
and it can't be Maya.
But you're right, it can't be Maya. Okay. All right, I'm back. All right.
Okay, you got it. You figured it out.
All right now, Mr. Nick. Let's go look for clues. We have to for Mystic Maya's sake.
Oh, uh-oh.
You shall not pass.
Of course.
Ms. Oldbag.
Our favorite girl.
Don't devalue my name and turn it into a gasp, you spiky-headed pettifogger.
Pettifogger. Fly, you fools. Yes.
Because of you, I've been made to look like the bad guy again. Although I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy, just as he promised. Something much more valuable. I wanted to lose heart. It's all your fault. You've awakened the wild beast inside of this old bag.
Oh, did she? She worked herself up. She worked herself up into a sweat and then fainted. Good. Get out of here.
Keep your hands off of me.
Oh, she's fine.
This helmet is airtight. No air gets in and no air gets out.
Oh, she just took off the helmet. Okay. I thought she fell.
Then why do you keep putting it on? Humph, don't you think you can get me to move with silly questions? You're going to have to defeat me if you want to get by. I'm not hearing this.
We actually can't go through until we talk to her. Okay. Let's do this one, I guess.
Ha! You're a million light years too early to be asking me questions, whippersnapper.
If this is the same dialogue for the second one, then we have to go to the clinic first.
Okay.
I'm guessing.
Looks like the only way I'm going to get any investigating done is to first do something about this kooky alien.
Good thing I brought my Chromoli Slayer 2. What is that? Yeah, so, yeah, okay.
Okay.
So we have to go to the clinic first, I think, which sucks, but whatever.
Okay.
Hi, Nux. Oops. We're good.
Never thought I'd ever come back to this place.
The long sword I'm using in Xenoblade. Oh, okay, got it. It's your sword. No!
I can't remember what voice I used.
Just throw him, kill him. Kill him with the Chromoli Slayer.
Yes, are you here to visit a patient?
Yeah.
Hi. Wait a second, you're...
Yes, I'm Director Hardy. Oh.
Why are you still here?
Yes, what is it? Can I help you? You can tell me. Yes.
I'm guessing they just used him because they didn't want to make more characters for this case or something. Because they also used Lottie and Lotta and Old Bag, so I'm guessing it's like, oh, it's a collaboration of all the cases or something.
Yeah.
I wish we could kill him. I don't know who this.
Yeah, Director Hardy.
Oh, good. Oh, kill him, Edgeworth.
Edgeworth.
Kill him, Edgeworth.
Yes, I'm Director Hardy. Oh, you're the man from this morning. Yes, what is it?
Director Francisca, how is Francisca Foncava?
You don't need to worry. Yes, she's in good hands. Because you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna just go fast.
And that surgery went well.
Okay.
You have my gratitude.
Edgeworth, you don't know what a monster this man is. Right. You don't have to thank him.
It looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret.
She looks so pitiful, absolutely terrified. Yes, but I understand. Yes, her opponent was a gun after all.
Oh, so it was a living pistol and not... Okay.
And then when I snuck up on her real secret light, she would scream really loud. Yes.
I see.
He doesn't care.
But she's really cute too. When I do that, she'd whip me with her whip. Well, wait, did I cry like a baby? Yes, but I think I could get used to it.
She could at least kill him, so that's good. Yes! Yes!
Go back to your room.
Kill him! Kill him! Oh.
You're so mean. So mean, my frisky friska. But go. Okay. Yes, it's time for my AV drops. Yes.
Okay, Edgy is unfazed, yes. Thank God. Thank you, Francisca. I hope that's it.
And what are those tulips in your hands, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
He brought her flowers.
Oh, dear.
Oh, That's sweet.
I knew I shouldn't have come here.
That's actually sweet, though. Aw. The shooting, the deal. What's the deal with the shooting nowadays? I think we should probably stop here. Then we can save on right on Von Karma.
Okay, that sounds good.
We love her.
Yeah.
I think I've. Oh yeah. Can I even say? Wait, can I save on
It's
that
not enough to
dialogue
whip
option?
him. She should have wrapped it around his neck and strangled him until his head popped open.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. Yep.
But I do like that she knocked him out.
Yeah.
For this game, that's pretty powerful. So
I realized last time I talked about the little chocolate pies, and they didn't turn out as wonderful as I was hoping. The crust needs to not be baked as long, and I need to get a different kind of chocolate. So I'm gonna try it again.
when are you doing that?
I put it in my reminders. I don't remember what day I put it down.
Okay, you put it in your reminders, but you don't remember. You didn't get.
some Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah. No, I know. I just like the idea. Well, yeah. Once you put it in your reminder, you don't have to remember it.
Right. Exactly.
That is the point.
Exactly. Yeah. So, but I mean, they tasted good. They just they can be better. So.
Yeah, it was just very. It was very thick crust, and it was very dry because it was overbaked.
Yeah,
so.
It was mainly I baked it way too long. I baked it twice as long as it should have. So if I bake it the right amount of time, it won't be so dry.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah. But I love making little pies.
They're little.
They're teeny
and maybe little.
Yeah,
and maybe teeny.
Oh, and I still have that leftover pumpkin filling.
For another pie.
Yeah. And, I have some pie crust from the before time that I wasn't going to use for an actual pie, but I could make teeny pies out of it.
Let's go. So. The cell sounds good. I think.
Yes.
Oh, Cap is streaming. Okay.
Which is why it's a reminder.
Yeah, exactly. I get it.
Because I have to remember so many things. I live by my reminders.
Yeah, and I am all for that.
Yeah.
Now I have reminders. This is good.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming. Oh, wait. Before we start raid, the next Thursday would probably be around Christmas, right? So I don't know if that's workable.
How's the month looking? It's the 19th.
Is the 19th okay?
Oh, yeah, I think the 19th is okay.
Okay.
And then,
pre-holiday.
And then after that would be January 2nd, which would be fine too, I think.
Wasn't that when we're doing our tea? Oh yeah, but we would do it after. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's
not gonna last 5 hours.
Yeah, tea is at 2. We should be able to get it back on by after that.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah,
5-hour tea would be pretty cool though.
So I think it's just that next week's movie probably won't happen.
On the 12th?
No, I mean. Not and two.
The one in between those two.
Yeah,
5-hour tea would be wild. It would be a whole. That would be like a French something.
It would be a very special tea.
Yes, and it sounds great.
Yeah. So on the 26th, our movie night would probably not happen because Christmas and stuff. But.
That's fine. Even then, it could still probably happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe we could get. Pinecone tea or something.
Yeah. So we're rating Cap. Everybody knows Cap's deal. He's fish.
So y'all come back now. You hear?
Yeah. And I still gotta record that. We gotta record that thing. But first I have to show you Jazz Punk.
Okay.
At least the trailer. I'm not going to show you the beginning of the game or anything because it doesn't really explain it. I think the trailer is just as weird as the whole thing. But yeah. So 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Bye. Bye. They're all of the words.
Yeah.
Goodbye.